Hello everybody and welcome back once again to the ECC Season 3 League Play here, where we have a very exciting match up for you today in the Champions Division. I'm Havakaro and I'll be taking you through this week 4 game between Irrelevance Purple and Pyro Esports. Now Pyro being a very new team to the league, playing 1 game so far. They didn't get the win, they lost 3-1, but you know, that was the first game. Anything can really happen from now on. That was kind of their introductory game, and with Relevance Purple being here for quite a while, they're going to want to prove their status and their actual 3rd place spot at the moment in the Champions Division here. But let's just have a quick pre-game look at the lineups. None of them are in, so I'm not fully sure what they'll be, but Relevant Purple, Destro being the captain, then Keezy, I believe that's said, the Norm as the starting 3, and Paperman as the sub. And then over to Pyro Esports, a new team in the ECC, as I said. The captain being Atarius, Luke Ziaro, and Vilus being the 3. So it'll be a very interesting matchup. First time Pyro have been streamed, I believe. So yeah, it's their chance to prove to all of you what they can do. But here, looking at it, Champions Division table, I'll run through bottom to top here. Shadow Stalkers, Redwater Aqua and Pyro, bottom 3 on 0 points. And Arctic Frenzy, The Nightmares, Zypher Blue, Luxor Esports, who I believe have dissolved. And then Irrelevant Purple, take you up to the 2nd place, all with 1 point right now. And then One Touch Aqua and Serac, both undefeated, but Serac, their team who haven't lost a game at all in their set of series, their 3 sets of series, and they're looking like a good force right now, and we saw them last time out. I think it was last time out, may have been 2 times ago, but definitely recently. I'm just trying to refer to my notes. It was 2 times ago, and they played Redwater Aqua, and they won that 3-0, and I remember that now. So close games over time in each one of them, but turn our attention here. It's messaging players, okay. They've got 2 minutes until the game starts, but back over to here. I just lost my page again, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Relevance Purple versus Pyro. I need to try and work out my prediction here. I feel like it's going to be a bit difficult considering how new Pyro are. But Relevant, they played 2, 1-1, lost 1. It's been a bit of a low-playing league because of teams dissolving, teams joining, such and such here. But Relevant Purple, they're the higher team in the league. And 5-3 in games, they're going to want to prove themselves as well, prove themselves as being really the team in the league for the longest, and that's kind of the mentality I set out with last time we had one of these, and therefore, Relevance, take this 3-2, game 5. I can just believe here that the teams can make that happen, and hopefully they can. Both sets of teams are in. I can confirm for Relevant Purple, which have 4 players. It's Destro, Norm, and Keezy. I'm going to call him Keezy. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I get it wrong. But we'll have to get into this game now. 1 minute to go. The 1 game of the day only. So hopefully it's an exciting one to get you through this. But we'll be back to the game shortly. We'll take you through it live just after a quick map animation to start off the game. countdown here getting underway for game number 1. This thrilling anticipated matchup here between Irrelevant Purple and Pyro Esports. Destro with that really powerful hit to start this game, maybe trying to put pressure onto the defense early on and try and prove what they can do. With this takedown, it looks like Irrelevant's trying to get into this really quickly and try and play calm, try and play collected. As they keep having that pressure on the ball as well. Luxie trying to control, mistouched, and not with that backflip either. Not able to make a connection, but they do clear it in the end. Luxie's still there, just to keep pressure on Irrelevant's Purple, but they are seeming to get back and hook that way as quick as possible, and 30 seconds gone. It's really all been Irrelevant's Purple, but no pressure on the goal yet, until now Atari is trying to push it towards the net. It's just wide, up awkwardly, and Destro having to get it away. Vi back in. Goes for the shot, goes for the dish. He can't make it, but the hook shot back in. Hooked off the line, pinched off the line, the shot back in off the line again. And just like that, Pyro Esports, with the shots on net, looking like they should have taken the lead there if it wasn't for that quite weak, measly shot there. Just to put it back into net, but just over 1 minute gone. Very good start so far, and now Irrelevant's back into the middle. The clear, the save not perfect, and just ending up allowing pressure back onto their own team. Pyro need to get this away, double commit, going for the ball. Keezy over to Norm. Norm trying to go for the airdrop, flicking it into the middle. Doesn't have boost to follow it up, and Vi very quick away. Now Pyro, Luxie over to the left. Trying to just get that into the middle, get it past the guy on the backboard, but it's cleared away by Destro. A good long hit. Atarius can't make it, but it's just wide, and Vilas down on the roster, able to get there, but Norm there to follow up, taking out 2 players in the process. Of double commit bad there from Pyro, and Irrelevance take that lead, which I thought they would get in the first 30 seconds, but didn't quite come round, and just that current rotation didn't do it for Pyro, and it just ended up stopping defense as soon as it started, really. Vi not making the connection, and seeming bit of a problem here. Getting it away for Pyro as Keezy comes in to get the second goal of the game. And that clear just didn't come about, and Luxie not able to get that awkward touch away. Irrelevant's Purple. They're 2-0 up here. It looks like they're really settling in comfortably into this game. Pyro, on the other hand, they're not playing how they probably should be in this situation. Norm not able to get touched, but ending up faking out player. Atarius isn't within the good position of a last man back, and now the attack on the ball wasn't quick enough from Pyro once again. The clear wasn't there, and Keezy here again with that goal, just to push it to that top corner over that ceiling save from the net. Pyro really needs to try and turn something around here to not be fully humiliated in this game number 1. No, the momentum's against them. They really need to get something going. Now Keezy, the right hand side, playing into the middle. There's no pressure on the ball once again. The shot wasn't there though. Vi without 0 boost, and Pyro getting away fortunately there. But as only half the game has gone, and the ball's going to roll into the back of the net there for Irrelevant off that pinch forward. And Vi just actually basing out his teammates. Luxie, and just positioning from Pyro. You need to get your rotation sorted. You're 4-0 down, and it's just not working out right now. Tari's trying to get the goal back. Destro's caught out off the post, and just like that, Pyro with that 1 goal back from that kickoff, and Destro just pitched forward a bit too quickly. He was a bit unsure of what he was going to do, and that really led to quite an easy shot from Tarius. Pyro back with the goal. 2 minutes left. 3 goals. They have the time to do this. They just need to get their rotation sorted and their real team effort back to how it should be. Double commit forwards, and Destro getting that goal still. Getting his 2nd goal of the game. 1 shot only as well, that 200% shooting accuracy. It's just that the fact that Pyro never have a player in goal, it's that problem that the goals half the time open, and any shot really that goes and really gets in the way of Pyro is going in, being punished from their rotations. And now 5-1 here to Irrelevance. It should already be enough after just over half the game to really pull together and get this first win. Pyro are going to do all they can to stop them. Vi getting it into the middle, good pass to Atarius, going onto the backboard. The follow-up is there, the shot's down. Look, Z getting his first goal from this game against Irrelevance Purple, but Pyro still being 3 goals down, 1 minute 30 to go. They just have their moments, they're a bit inconsistent right now. They get the speed forward, they get the goal, but it's just not happening enough. Now Pyro, they get that pinch forward, not able to happen once again. Players caught forward, players caught in front of their final third when defending pretty much. Now Norm hitting it onto the backboard for Irrelevance Purple, and Irrelevant Purple should I be saying. They're back on the defense here. Pyro to Atarius with that clip. It's a double commit, and Vi has to be careful passing it out instead. Play onto the backboard, and open net rises for Lucacy, but doesn't have the boost to get over the ball and push it down. That's a chance wasted, but Norm not attacking that from the defense. Pyro within 2 goals distance of an equalizer here after being 5-1 down. Just Irrelevant Purple, they're staying a bit too defensive, a bit passive when trying to get the ball at the moment, and with 1 minute to go and 2 goals down, that's not what they should be doing. However, they have been playing very well throughout the game overall, and they just need to try and get back to that standard here. Keezy taking it down the right with that control, that close control, great dribble, getting into the middle towards the backboard. It's hard to clear from Lucacy. A goal now for Irrelevance will seal it, but the clear away here from Pyro. Lucacy onto the backboard. A good clear from Destro, utilising that bounce well. Now Vi getting pinched into the middle with Atarius there, but Irrelevance just keeping that pressure on. Now Norm into the middle, can't get it quite past Lucacy on the wall, but they still have the ball. That's all they need right now. Easy getting it over one, trying to get it into the middle. It's cleared away once again, but no one is there to pick it up for Irrelevant Purple, or Pyro should I be saying. Now Norm going for the ceiling shot, not able to make a connection, and maybe too little too late here for Pyro if they do get a goal with 5 seconds remaining. Now shot from Destro, the pass across instead. And here, they're just going to play it down for a 5-3 victory. Goals galore in game 1. Irrelevant Purple take game 1 and deserved winners here, but both teams had their moments. Just how well they can utilise them and how often they can utilise them here in game 2. See what will happen from now on. Game 2, hopefully getting underway in a second. I'm not sure. They know to join. I'm not sure if they've been discussing something. Give them a quick message and hopefully we'll get underway. Irrelevance Purple, of course, taking that first game 5-3. Getting a message from one of the players. Not sure if anything has happened. Just questioning it. I think it's just that, you know, both teams haven't been streamed, I believe, so they were just a bit unsure what they were going to do here. But now teams joining the game, Game 2 underway here for you. Relevant Purple 1-0 up in the best of 5 series in Champions Division right now against Pyro Esports, and they're trying to get an early lead here with Norm playing it down to Keezy, but Vi's there to meet it, and we just see Irrelevant having a bit of an issue in defense, but they get the beat out on the attacking player. Do get it forward, but it's just very back and forth right now. Ball forward here for Pyro. Keezy back in, Vi able to take it up and into the middle. It's a good clear, but no one there to meet it, and Destro playing it down and double commit. Able to get the save and clear in the end, but it's all about that central third play at the moment as both teams just hang around to stop the goals from going into their net. Not really focused on the attack at the moment though. Double demo here from both players. Destro into the middle. Norm pushing it onto the post from that quite easy shot, I would say. Now the bump of the goalkeeper, he wasn't able to make a touch. I thought that was actually going to help him save it in the end. But here we find Pyro Esports in the lead after a tough game 1, a rough game 1 for them. Keezy, the flick wasn't enough. I think maybe if he flicked forwards he would have got better connection on it, but it was a good work to play for Pyro, the good bump on the goalkeeper. And now 1-0 after 1 minute here. Atari's going for this shot. The demo on the Pyro player actually didn't really affect the goal, but Atari takes it to 2-0 up. 2-goal cushion here for Pyro. Experience they haven't yet witnessed at the moment. And a good place to finish into the left to make sure the goalkeeper couldn't save it. Now just over 1 minute play, 2-0 here for Pyro after Irrelevant. Purple looked real outstanding performance in game 1, and Lucasy makes it 3, and this might be a real turned around game from game 1. It's quite the opposite in terms of pressure and performance at the moment. 3-0 Pyro right now after their 5-3 loss in game 1. Lucasy playing it forward and it actually bounces over. I wasn't quite aware that would happen, but Norm's clear was just really badly placed, I would say. Lucasy there in the perfect position to pounce on it. Playing it into the ground, making it awkward for the goalkeeper. If he took a bit more time, he probably could have saved it, but 4-0 here. Just over 1 minute plays, and I'm not sure what's happening here for Irrelevant. They're not playing how they did in game 1. Pyro just need to keep this up. They could get a real big win here. Destro playing it into the middle. The shot wasn't quite there, it was just wide and no one there ready to rotate onto it, and now Irrelevant find themselves a really bad defensive position again as players tracking back, but Norm able to cut that and stop it from getting further, stop it from progressing, and Keezy out wide. Destro getting it back into the middle off that backboard, and the misread from Keezy wasn't the best, but he would have been beaten anyway. Now Atari's up to Vi with that drop down into the top corner. What a play from Vi and Atari's combined for Pyro. And that redirect, exceptional mechanics there from Vi to play it down in the top corner. Get that angle, and Norm left flying through the net. 3 minutes left to go. Pyro, really unexpected leaders here, but they're leading 5-0. Now, Relevant. They have to change their mentality, and they have to do something about this. Now a shot going in, and it's 6-0 here, not even half the game played. Lucasy for Pyro. They've turned on their real gameplay right now, and the demos coming out. Probably about half the goals right now. Great team plays from them. They're getting themselves together, picking themselves up from their game 1. And a 6-goal deficit for Irrelevant. I mean, Pyro could do it in one half. Irrelevant can do it in another, but it's looking unlikely right now. And it would be a real miracle if it did happen. Long down to Keezy. Keezy with the shot over, but it's double commit. The good touch away. Destro with the shot. 6-1 here. 1 goal back. Not enough right now. We need to see a bit more from Irrelevant Purple in this game too. To really get an idea of what they're going to do from here on in. Now Atari's trying to go for this shot. But Brazil actually perfectly set up here for Pyro, but probably won't be able to hold it. Now Vi trying to get the pass into the middle. Norm's there to challenge both Atari's and Vi, I think it was. Or Luxi, sorry. But just sitting back, waiting for that hit. Well played from them positionally. Now Vi going for the redirect. He's demoed, now the shot coming in. And 7-1 here to Pyro. After that bad first game performance, they're almost like a new team playing here. Atari's getting that finish. 2 minutes left. 6 goals up. They could really strive for more here and just rub salt into the wounds here. So now they go for that shot from kickoff, the redirect from Luxi. It wasn't quite meeting the target. Destro on his back will go for that double touch, not able to make connection away from Atarius. And Luxi with the misplay pass across to Destro. Destro not moving for it, and look at this space opens up in defense, which Vi takes perfectly over one. Not with enough boost to take it past another, and we're definitely seeing the rotation from Pyro get going again. There's always that anchor man back, ready to get it away here as Vi does exactly that, playing it to Luxi. Luxi trying to pass it back, and Destro caught in a very close-up, awkward encounter with the opposition. Norm getting the ball, taking the pass one, trying to get it into the middle off the backboard. Keezy with that pre-jump, not able to make the connection, and right now, with 1 minute to go, it's Pyro's game. Really, all Relevant can ask for is to get a couple of goals, to get momentum in their favour as they're doing now. Norm, second goal for Relevant, purple, and like I said, all they need to do is try and get that momentum in their favour in the last minute. Maybe bag a couple of more goals without a reply, and maybe they can strive for a better game 3, but they've got to try and put this behind them right now. Not been the best of games, but Pyro going to want more. Vi trying to get it off the backboard into the middle, getting another touch off the backboard as well, but no one there to attack it, and Destro trying to get it into the middle, trying to get it towards net, and Keezy not able to make a connection. Norm, middle, good read from Vi to get it away, and Atari's not going to follow that up, leaving Luxi in a bit of an awkward situation and position right now. Into the middle, Atari's trying to go for the shot, it's just wide. Norm with time and decides to play it out to Destro. They pinch together. That's into the middle. Destro, let's go for it. Actually moves away for the boost. Probably not the best of ideas though. He could have tried to attack that net. Now, game 2 into it and ends a real swing of game number 1. Just a countdown here. 7-2. The ball hits the ground. Pyro. What a great performance from them to really turn around their first game madness, really. We've actually had 17 goals in 2 series combined, and if it continues like this, end-to-end, team-to-team, it'd be a really exciting best of 5 here. Countdown for game 3 here, kickoff between Relevant Purple and Pyro Esports. It's been a real turn. I don't know, it's been a real end-to-end team-to-team encounter right now. Relevant taking game 1 5-3, and then Pyro taking that game 2 7-2. Goals galore, but teams really need to find their stability and find their real consistency here in the Champions Division. teams will punish this if they're not careful by having to hook it away. Irrelevant starting the game how they should have been really going in game 2, and Pyro going up the other end. Destro there with time, but actually hooking it away really early. And Vi over to Luxy, go for the shot. The good passing play straight at Norm though. Norm in perfect position to get it away. Altarius into the middle. Destro out after miss from Keezy, and Altarius trying to keep that pressure going. The hit onto the backboard, the bump away though, and now all 3 players caught forward. Destro just has to get this into the middle, but Altarius there back. Keezy with the shot, the touch away from Luxy. Good save in the end as he struggled to get back to that. Now Vi up and away, end to end right now. First minute and a quarter gone. Really hard to predict right now what's going to happen because of the 2 real opposites of games. And now Destro bring it to Norm back into the wall. Get that touch, but now Altarius. Luxy trying to get control of the ball, but Norm getting it on his backboard after a poor clear really from Pyro. And that backflip from Destro is really going to slow them down and get clear from Pyro. Esports with Vi. Now Luxy over to Vi. Vi with that touch, and Keezy's caught out too far forward, not able to flip back in time, and Pyro take the lead in game number 3. Just that deft touch over Keezy. Keezy with the backflip, with the panic. He could have stayed up and got somewhere with it. Norm taking control, taking possession with that good close touch dribbling play, but not able to make anything of it as defense was there for Pyro. Luxy with that touch. Destro getting it forward and to the right. He's going to keep close control of the ball again. This is what teams in this level of play are good at doing. Just making sure they don't lose the ball from really missed controls and thrown away plays. Easy. Bring it forward and to the right. Trying to get the equaliser here for Relevant Purple, as they are 1 goal down, half the game gone. And now Pyro, all they have to do is try and stay calm. It's not going to be as many goals as the last 2 games, it seems. Pyro, of course, being like 7-1 up at this point last game, but they're going to be 2-0. They're not. Atarius with the miss, and luckily for them, Luxy there to follow up after a real miss opportunity from Atarius. Just, he had the whole goal open. He had so much time to hook around the ball, but he didn't make it. Luxy there off the bounce from the post, and Relevant Purple really seeming to fall apart here. They won the first game quite convincingly. I thought it would be their game for the taking from now on, but Vi with the shot. They're trying to make it free. Could they make it free? Atarius back again. They've got the pressure on the backboard, but they're just not getting the shots down, which is what they need at this point. Destro getting to touch Vi, getting demoed, and now Keezy getting it into the middle. Norm trying to get the bump on the final man, but not able to make a connection, and not able to get shots on the net. That's their problem right now. Atarius going to get involved here and block out Keezy's shot attempt there, and Destro with that real open opportunity, being able to take it. That really early push forward from Vi just left the goal open, and after flipping towards the ball, he just wasn't able to reach the shot, which he may just about have been able to. It wasn't for the missed flip. Now Luxy goes for Sage dribble. He's going to get the first touch, but I believe that was Keezy was there to meet it instantly, not risking the opportunity, and now Irrelevant within touching distance of the equaliser, within grasping distance, but they've got a minute to do it. It's not the longest of times, but they should be able to get forward if they keep the pressure on. And now, Keezy up. They're starting to get the momentum again. They're starting to get the pressure and speed going onto the ball. And now the shot coming in. It was a good high shot from Destro, and they've got the equaliser here. Relevant Purple. 49 seconds left to go. Turn it around to a draw. They're not allowing Pyro to take 2 in a row, it seems. They want this game. Of course, whoever wins this is one away from the entire victory. It's a real good opportunity for whoever can win this Destro. Playing it down. Is the shot there? No, it's not. If it's going from 2-0 down, can they get the winner in regulation, or will it go to overtime? Vi with control. Pyro could actually take it instead. Vi with the flick. It was a good flick. Right directed. Sniping the top corner. And Vi just catching out Norm too far forward. Norm jumping a bit too early. Never going to reach that. With 30 seconds left to go, Pyro might have just ruined the comeback dreams of Irrelevant Purple. Once again, 30 seconds, just enough to get the goal back. As it's played into Norm, Atari is able to get there. Norm getting the touch. Maybe a ball into the middle, not quite, but Destro just over-hitting that bit too much. Norm getting a shot towards net. What a position shot, but it's cleared away, and Irrelevant with only 5 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have a task to get it forward, but he just trying to play it down. It's bounced up instead. Keezy into the middle. The shot towards there, Torres can't make it. Norm with that finish. And what a game 3 as a buzzer beater goal from Norm to tie it up and stop Pyro getting that lead. And what a game so far, overtime to finish it off here. Who will take game 3? Who will be within 1 game from the win? Vi is actually out of it here. We can't stop anything at the moment. I'm not sure what's happening, but the 2v3 is done from Pyro. Irrelevant couldn't counter that, and despite their 0-second goal, they fall to Pyro 4-3 in game 3, and Pyro turn this series around pretty easily for them. And with the 2 players on their team, they really should have been punished for that, but just didn't happen here. The pressure from Relevant, they had the more shots but couldn't finish it. Maybe next game they'll be a bit more clinical. Game 4 here in the Champions Division, week 4, getting underway between Irrelevant Purple and actually, never mind. We'll restart the server, I guess. I'm not sure what's happened. Just head back over to the start screen. I'm sorry about that.